rocking and rolling. You want to go for a little tour around the shop?
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, so we'll do a tequila walk, and we got something new for the end of the year. We have a tequila talk. So, you'll see. Anyway, let's have a look around. There's all kinds of stuff going on as usual. And we're going to be winding down for a few days with the holidays coming. But walk through and I can show you just some of the stuff we're just finalizing right now. The engine stuff's coming along real nice. We've got another one ready to go, and this one here is a big block for Camaro. So we have in the new year we've got a couple different projects. We have 69 Camaro with the 572, which is that one, and then we have a 69 Camaro, which we're just waiting for the other shell to come in, and it's going to be a supercharged LS motor. So that's going to be exciting. That's for some folks up north. So we're in the middle of sort of gathering all the key pieces right now. So about the second or third week in January, we should have some front frame clips and some other stuff, which we're going to combine with our frames from 5150. So we've got 4 more LS motors to do and a couple more small block Chevys to do as well. So he's going to be busy. I don't think we pointed this car out before. This Galaxy is just an absolute beast of a car. It's in for mechanical. This is a fellow we've known for quite a while. He just loves his Fords. So this one has it has the basically like the Super Snake motor in it, but it's all done up. It's got a really trick computer system for the fuel management, etc. 1,200 horsepower. This car. It's too bad the roads are so crappy out. We'll take it out for a tear, but the problem is with some of the systems involved. He's had it in a couple of shops. The braking system and the steering are cutting out. Basically, just lack of pressure. So we've got the parts coming in for that. So this one isn't in for anything major. Well, it is for some stuff, but he's got 3 cars to bring in that all need stuff that other shops have had a look at and they can't sort it out. So we're looking forward to doing those because they're all in nice shape like this. I mean, this is a gorgeous car. Gorgeous car. Just waiting on a few things for the Oldsmobile. That one's down to the short stretch on that one. And then I believe we talked to Tucci down in the States in New York, and they sent us up some billet underplates. So I'll have a look and see if they're in there. You see how this motor's got the large overhead cam covers. So they're just adapters that were underneath. Well, whoever made the original adapters, they were made, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but anyway, they made them out of like sheet metal, and they were leaking. The coils weren't bolted down, just all kinds of crap. So what we did was we did a little research. You can see here, we've got these beauties right here. So the cover that you see there mounts over top of this. This is all sealed. We've got 2 plugs that go in here for the variable timing. And these are actually the bolt downs for the coils. So they all hide underneath the cover. The problem they had before was the sheet metal piece had holes in it, and all the oil was coming through and soaking the coils. It was just a mess. You could never get it tuned properly because the coils were oiled up and all kinds of problems going on. So this one here, I'll see if you can see in there, John. The big note on it not to start it. We're just waiting for an adapter to come in. And once that's done, we're going to do a polish on it. Pretty much ready to go. So the car came out nice. If you remember in our outdoor video on this one, you could see the Bronco sort of as it was moving. It's because they had put a spool in the back of it. So just the last thing to do on it, we brought in a full posi unit to put in instead of the spool, which will allow the one wheel to, as it's turning, to it won't do that jump that it does because it's not direct. One side freewheels, and I think it's Tony that's under there putting it in. Okay, so he's already got the pod in, That's the Posi. I think we did a 456 on this.
Yep.
Because it has to match the front hub, which was a 456. So that's what we've done here. Looks like he's down to the short end of the business on it. And we'll try and just test it around here if we can. We don't want to go out in the crappy weather with this stuff. We're hoping for a couple of mild days here shortly. So, but yeah, that was the last little piece. Just finishing off some metal work on the Buick. And we wanted to tweak the hood a little bit. The steering wheel's all done, painted, two-tone. So we're trying to get this wrapped up so they can pick it up in the spring. Same with this one. Serpentine system came in. The boxes are out right now, but the full serpentine system for the front is here. Rad. All the other parts are here. So again, this one's almost ready to go. So you got 3, 4, 5 right now. And then we're working on different ones right now. We're waiting on a bunch of parts for these two. And then this one's getting tore down. We're just getting all the other stuff off of it. Pull the drivetrain out, and then we can get it on the other side as well. That's another one for the winter. And Chris's next job is to start on this Blazer. That has to be ready for May. So we're doing an LS, which that's one of the 4 that we're doing. And then we've got to do the upgraded suspension. We're working with Mike up at Specialized Upholstery. He's making seat frames for this one. So there'll be a rear bench and 2 buckets. And then we'll do the rest of it here with 3D printing a console and a bunch of other stuff as well. Want to go look on the other side? All right. We got a couple more truck cabs. They're all primed. All the body work's been done on those. Doors aligned on them. We're going to do the mock-ups with the frame and the cabs and everything on them just after the break here. And that way we can start doing all the final sanding on it and then get them into paint. We're busy with everything. Like, this is another new one here. So John's just started pulling this mess apart. This is, as you can see, these are just beat to a pulp. This car got hit by what, 2 trains probably. So we cut all this out. These are going to get replaced. The whole floor is going to be done because you can see all the rot through the floors right here as well. See,
collision.
Yeah.
Areas here.
All the collision, that's why it's got wrinkles in it. It's been hit in front and back. And actually, if you look up in the engine bay there, right, you show them there, John? Yeah. So it's all crinkled, buckled. There's even wrinkles in the roof, but like you've taken some of it out already, but you can see here it's rotted through as well. It's had a tough life, but we're going to do a complete floor in it. We got brand new quarters for it as well. So that's going to keep us busy. We're starting to put all the parts on this one now. So this is a supercharged LS swap transmission. I think the AC system is in the front here. So all the AC parts are going in. Mike working away on this Cuda. So what are you making now, Mike? You're making a...
Yeah, we're just working on the template for the covers for the engine bay for the Hellcat Supercharged motor.
Right.
So this is kind of my rough template with all their cutouts. And we'll do some crazy bead rolling to match kind of the style of the car and stuff. Yep. And make some more covers. Probably get this powder coated or painted.
Yeah, some of the body color on there would look real sharp.
Yeah, and I think the big thing that we're going to do with it, though, is put it on a piano hinge.
Right.
Everything's going to be hidden.
So you can roll it up.
And then this will basically go up on a piano hinge like this.
Right, and so you can get at everything.
And then drop it back down when you want.
Yeah.
Should be pretty slick.
It'll look neat, eh? We're going to do a different air intake because we have an intake down here. So we're thinking of opening up those scoops, getting rid of the crossbar and having this as the air intake down here instead. Did you see the nifty little latch they've got here?
Pretty tricky.
Yeah, it's sharp.
Works good too. Old school. It sounds like an old school car when you shut it.
Yeah.
And you just push that in. Away you go.
Right. So this is one of the shells here we've been waiting on. The 572 stuff. So that, like I said, that's all going together. We actually are going to bolt the full frame that we have for this Mustang and put it together so that it's a roller instead of sitting up in the corner. That might be up for sale if anybody's interested. It would come with a complete chassis, rear end and everything in it, and the body with all the front end sheet metal on it. But I'll let you know more about that as it goes along, and we'll see. But probably in the new year, we'd be looking for somebody to buy it to do a project, as opposed to buying it and taking it away. You know, they're hard to get right now. The reproduction body shells are, I think they're about a year out right now to get one. So, you know, you're lucky if you can get it. So, it'll look real cool, though. I'll have it set up that you can put probably more of a modern motor in it, like a Coyote. But I'm going to switch the mounts, so it's pretty much open. And I think around the corner here, floors. I don't know where the quarters went, but we've got floors for the Mustang. I think the quarters are probably in the boxes. We've got more parts. Oh no, here they are here. So here's the quarters for the Mustang. So we got those. 2 more floors for Camaros. And then, of course, a crap load of Christmas baskets. So we like to do these every year. We always do something a little bit different. But as you can see, we actually got part of our showroom back. So we have Unruly is going down to the show in March in Toronto in the first hall, which we're looking forward to. The 2 Cobras are here. Carl's we're upgrading with a Phytech system, and the Mexican Blue one we're doing some stuff on the car for him for his company. So his company logos will be put into the seats and a few other spots on it over the winter. So he decided to leave it here until the spring, which is fine with us. We can kind of fit it in between everything else. Matthew is doing displays up at the front with his little Christmas stuff. We'll try and do a sit-down chit-chat before the end of the year. And we can kind of tell you all the neat stuff that we're doing for next year. There's lots going on. American companies. We're looking at a secondary location in Alberta. There's just so much stuff. It'll be a nice little chit-chat because you can see where we're going. Come back and see us one more time before the end of the year. Season's greetings. Ho, ho, ho.